I'll go ahead and call to order the Judiciary and Licensing Committee meeting. Roll call or no? No? Okay, I'm obviously not Chairperson Barshow. I'm temporary Chairperson Ragel here today. We'll open up to citizen comments first and foremost. Citizen comments going twice. Citizen comments 3 times. Okay, we'll move on to approval of the March 3rd, 2025 minutes.
I'll make a motion to accept those minutes.
I will second that motion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Number 4, change of agent request for Quick Trip Inc., 121 West Upham Street to Linda Novak? Novak, not with Nowak. Any presentation of that, Mr. Phil?
No, you had the application in your packet. They just have managers, so they're looking for a new agent.
I'll make a motion to accept their new agent.
I will second that motion. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Number 5, request from Taqueria Monatica, 503 East Ive Street for an extension of the opening period in accordance with Marshfield Municipal Code 9.3211.
Okay, I will just give a little brief introduction while our applicant goes up to the podium as well. Back in December, the applicant came to us asking for an extension of the 90 days of opening. He had applied for the combination license for their new restaurant in September. At time of application, they were reminded they would have 90 days to open their establishment to be able to retain that liquor license. At that time, they felt that was manageable. In talking with their contractor, they felt that that was an attainable goal. They were not at all concerned, which is why they had put off applying until September. In December, they realized that the contractor had run into some delays. They were not going to be ready. He came before this body then in January asking for an extension. At the time, the contractor was saying it might be closer to May. It was this body's decision at the time to grant a 90-day extension. So he currently has a 90-day extension through April 14th. Once again, the contractor is holding firm that he does not feel the work will be completed until the middle of May. Our code is our municipal code for the city of Marshfield is what imposes that 90-day limit. Back when that was first adopted, it was just because we were in a situation similar to where we are now. There were not liquor licenses available in the city of Marshfield, so we didn't want someone applying for a liquor license and not have any intention of opening their building in the immediate future. It was a way of making that safeguard that if you were ready to open, you could apply for that license and get operating. So sort of similar to where we are now, because again, we are out of those combination liquor license. Again, this applicant did apply with the intent of being open in December at that time, and we had been in communication for several months before he had even applied, waiting to get to that 90-day goal. So today he is before you asking for that additional extension. In our code, it is discretion of this body how you would like to handle that. There is nothing in state statute that imposes that time limit. So again, it's completely up to this body.
I'm going to say a brief speech. Is that okay for you guys? My name is Andres Aguirre. I'm here on your behalf of Taqueria Monarca to request an extension of our liquor license. The construction will be ending by the end of May. I've been working with my contractor very hard to get this done. And as of now, we're thinking to open on mid-June just to get everything ready, employees, staff, and get it all going. As of now, the 90 days is until April 14th, but it's just first was just getting the permits and all that stuff going, and we did face a lot of challenges with signing the contract too with the mall because of the rust stores and things like that with the landlord. So everything just kind of got set back, and it was just a whole thing to get us keep going with construction in the first place. So yeah, today I come to ask for that extension, guys. We are trying to make this place to look very nice in the inside. That's our goal. Last time I was here, I did show a video of how the interior we want it to look like, and that just takes a little time. We want this community to enjoy a nice place, a nice. It's not going to be a sit-down restaurant like I mentioned last time. It's going to be more of a self-serve restaurant, but we wanted to make it nice. That's our goal. So it's going to be very, very family friendly. come in with your family and have a nice meal after all, and it'll have a patio and all the nice things that we look for. So just a little different style that we have seen here in Marshfield, and I think is going to be a great addition to the community. And I've been in this community since 2008. I grew up here, and I went to high school here, and I always wanted to open my own business here. So yeah, I'm just excited for it. I think everybody will like it. And that's just kind of what I have to say right now. Do you guys have any questions?
Question for Jessica. Have there been any inquiries in the last 45 days for liquor licenses?
Yes, there have been.
Quite a few, or is it just like a single individual?
One single individual has inquired. I did reach out to all of Wood County municipalities, as state statute has extended and allowed that I can go to that. There is not one other municipality in the entire county who's willing to sell us a reserve liquor license.
I'll take any motions, if there are any motions up.
Okay. I will make a motion to extend this 90 days. I will caution you that I don't know if this body would look favorably upon another extension. And we do appreciate your investment in the community. But let's try not to do another extension.
I understand. I will make sure that
To be
that
on
won't
safe.
happen. Yes. Like I said, I'm day to day with my contractor right now.
Okay.
So
I will second that motion then. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
thank you so much.
Number 6, consideration of issuance of a summons for a revocation investigation hearing.
So I will also take that item. In your packet this evening, you had a complaint that I received from Police Chief Goering. Part of our Marshfield Municipal Code outlines the process for if there is a licensed establishment who has multiple violations against their liquor license and how we would proceed with that. In this particular instance, we have had 3 of the exact same violation to the same business, and an additional charge also has been filed and brought to that business. So that has prompted the complaint that was in your packet this evening. Next step, based on both our code and state statute, is for me to file that complaint with you and ask for your authorization for me to issue a summons to the agent and the owner of that business so that we can have a hearing regarding that license status. So tonight I would be looking for your authorization to move forward with the summons and a reconsideration/revocation hearing.
I'll entertain any motions.
I will make a motion to begin to issue a summons for the possible revocation hearing.
That's good.
Okay, I will second that motion.
Okay.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Number 7, consideration of time change for the April 15th, 2025 meeting.
So that's me again. Given that we would be moving forward with an investigation and a hearing next meeting, which would be scheduled for Tuesday, April 15th, I don't feel that we will fit a hearing in for an establishment in the half-hour time limit that we'd be allowing ourselves. So I would like to consider having our judiciary and licensing meeting either beginning at 4 or 4:30. I'll leave it to this body to decide how much time they feel they'll need. We will have a finance meeting that night at 5:30. We have a special council meeting that night for orientation of, for the installation of our new members is at 6:15, and a plan commission meeting that night at 7 p.m. So it would be really great if we moved this meeting ahead so we can keep the rest of the meetings on schedule that night.
Have we ever had a revocation meeting or hearing in the?
In my time, we have not had one of those. It's been many years since we have. I can tell you that the last time we had a reconsideration hearing on a bartender application, we were over 45 minutes on that bartender. So that's why I felt maybe 4 o'clock might be a little safer, just so you can have all of your questions answered and go through all of the evidence that evening.
I think 4 o'clock would be a good idea.
I'll entertain any motions.
I will make a motion to have our next meeting for this body at 4 p.m.
On April 15th, 2024. Okay, I'll second that motion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Items for future agenda. Crickets, and then I will adjourn the meeting.